So today we are moving on to lesson 1.3 of your computing unit. So in this lesson, the learning objective is to be able to differentiate between data and information. So you're going to be learning what each of those are in the terms of a computer system and how they differ from each other. So just to reiterate again what a computer system is that a computer system is made up of those three main parts: the inputs, the process, which sometimes during process you can have that storage aspect too, and then after it processes you have the outputs. So when you start out, what you input is data, and what you are outputting then is the information. This might be something that you might want to jot down or draw that might help you later on. So now getting into each of those individually, when it comes to input, input really is a computer system that accepts data and instructions at that stage. Input devices are like keyboards or different sensors that are used to collect and provide the computer system with that data or with those instructions. So as you can see in this little example, the input of this computer, which is just a traffic light, is the motion sensor. So here are some common input devices. After you watch this video, I'm just going to ask you what each of these are and why you think that they are input devices, or not why you think, but why they are input devices. So then the next step is that process, and basically data and instructions are processed then by the central processing unit, or that can also be called the CPU. And the CPU is essentially the computer system's brain, and that's in quotations because obviously computers don't have brains, but that's the best way to really describe it, because the brain transforms data from the input device into useful information or a useful physical action. And like I always say, where you have your mouse, you're inputting a click to, I don't know, X out of the internet, and then when it actually clicks that physical action of exiting out of the internet is that outcome. So it processed it and clicked it, and then it did the outcome of not actually being on the internet anymore. So the CPU can process data really fast, but as I said, because it's a computer, it doesn't actually have a brain, it can't think for itself. It only does what it is told to do by following instructions. So all of the input that you're putting in, it just follows whatever you are telling it to do. So if something's not working right, it's because you as the user are telling it to do something incorrectly. So here is the main parts of our lesson today. So what is